Well, if we haven't heard about enough strikes this year, let's add another big one. Mega huge strike out there with the port workers going on strike.
Can you explain to us what's really going on right now?
We're fighting for fair wages, fight against automation. We don't want machines taking our jobs. We're fighting for a safer work environment. This is way bigger than me or anybody that's out here standing right now. We're fighting for our future. We're fighting for our past, for what they fought for right now. This job has supported me my whole life. My dad worked out here, so now I'm working out here, and it's only right that we keep fighting for the next generation to be able to do what we're doing right now. This fight against automation is huge. It has the potential to put everybody out of work that's working out here right now.
Workers and ports are still far apart on negotiations this morning, and worry that the strike will last for weeks could be fueling a surge in panic buying.
I'm sure you heard by now, the ports have not reached an agreement with the companies in order to raise their pay. I think over 6 years, a 70% increase, with a bunch of other demands, which, and rightfully so, should try to do due to the inflation and the cost of living and all the things that we love about this economy that's affecting even the port workers among everybody else.
All right, listen to me, okay? Why are y'all panicking? Why? There ain't no need to be panicking like that. We got oil right here in the U.S. that we can drill out of the ground. We'll put our blue-collar folks to work. We'll get it out faster, and we can ship it over here. I promise you that. Them boys is real good at what they do, okay? 2, we got American farmers and ranchers that can supply us with plenty of food. Granted, it's not going to be the chicken nuggets and Salisbury steaks you really want to fucking throw in the microwave and heat up, but we ain't going to starve to death. We going to eat. We'll be all right. You know, we got bottled water. It comes from most of our municipal systems. And we got all the springs that the Ozarka water comes out of and stuff. We got plenty of water. Toilet paper. Toilet paper is made right here in the U.S. Procter & Gamble, Kimberly Scott, Georgia Pacific, Scott Tissue. It's all right here in the U.S. We're going to be fine, all right? Your Timu order, that's going to be late as fuck. Don't count on that being here anytime soon, okay? But we're not going to wake up in a Mad Max situation. We're going to be all right.
So after long negotiations, they finally did a walkout, and here we are on the verge of an economic collapse because let's not take this lightly. This is a big deal.
Most goods that come through here for Americans, everything we eat, wear, use, comes through ports like this. Most of them, not all. Last year alone, it was $588 billion worth of goods come through ports like this one. And people are freaking out, and it has people buying in panic.
From Maine to Texas, dock workers at 36 ports along the eastern U.S. have walked off the job for the first time in decades, raising serious questions about disruptions to the supply chain and the possibility of widespread shortages if this continues. Here in New Jersey, customers at Costco stocking up in case.
I needed supplies. I had no choice. And of course, I'm like anybody else anticipating a long-range strike.
Hopefully this doesn't drag on too long. I can't afford for my Walmart orders and my Costco orders and my ground beef and all of this stuff to continue going up higher than it already is. I think I'll speak for a lot of the middle class, working class people when I say we can't afford any more increases because, we're just tapped out, bruh. Like, this is ridiculous. So they're losing $5 billion a day. Wow, I thought the Boeing strike was a big deal, and this is even worse. And let's not forget, the Boeing is still going on. Some of these other ones are still going on, but this one here, man, this is going to be a big problem for a lot of industries.
So bananas. 75% of the bananas that are consumed in the United States come through ports that are affected. So you could start seeing much higher prices, or you could start seeing a lack of bananas available in stores. Once a container gets here with produce, it's usually only got a 2-week span. So that's it has to be turned over quickly. So even if the strike ends, and there's already a backlog of containers, it will take time to work through to where you get a normal supply of produce coming through those ports again.
So they're saying that they're pretty stocked up going to the last quarter of 24. But into 25, if this continues, we can see a major increase on almost everything. Are you ready for that? I'm not ready for that. This is ridiculous, man. Pay these people, man. These companies have made enough money to be able to take care of these people, but they don't want to. They want to do the AI. They want to pay people less. They want to replace them. They don't want to pay the overtime. They don't want to do all of these different things that workers have been depending on for years, but now they had a change of mind. What do you think it is? Put your comments below. Let's talk about it. This is Marcus Reacts, and I'm out this bitch.